We're doing cheesecakesicles. I'm going to coat the inside of the mold with some unsalted softened butter just so the cheesecake won't stick. And yes, it will stick in silicone mold. And here's 8 ounces of cream cheese, 4th cup of sugar. Mix it well. And I'm going to add a capful of vanilla, a tablespoon and a half of sour cream. And you're going to mix that well. And I like dense cheesecakes. I do not like creamy cheesecake, so I added 2 eggs to this one. And I know that's weird, but I do not like creamy cheesecakes. Mix that well, and I split the batter between 2 bowls. And in one bowl, I put maybe a 4th cup or half a cup in one. A tablespoon of strawberry jello I added to the smaller batter because you're not going to use that much of it anyway. And here I'm just going to add the regular cheesecake batter to the bottom, and I spread mine to the side because I don't like the strawberry to show. And I know that's weird, but even if it does show, you're going to coat it in chocolate and strawberry crunch anyway, so it don't matter. And I'm just making sure that it's covered with the vanilla batter at the bottom. And I bake these at 325 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes, but you want to start checking these at 12 minutes exactly, literally. And this is a mini cakesicle mold that I got from Amazon. So again, that's why I say you want to check them at 12 minutes because it doesn't take long for these to cook at all. And here I'm just adding strawberry jello batter to the middle. And I don't spread anything. It spreads itself, so I don't do any mixing or spreading. I just layer it. That's it. And I just added some more to the top so that it can cover the strawberry. And it is full. And again, when you bake these, once they're finished, they're going to be puffed up. And that's okay. That's okay. You're not messing up because they're going to flatten once they start cooling, as you can see here. And they're going to pull away from the size of the mold. Just like that. That's how I know mine shrunk, I know. And I covered it with saran wrap while it was still warm. Put it in the freezer for a couple of hours and then the fridge overnight. And here is a 4th cup of butter for the crunch, 2/3 cup of flour, 3 ounces of vanilla pudding, 4th cup of butter, 2/3 cup of flour, and 3 ounces of strawberry jello. And that's to make the strawberry crunch. And I spread it out on a sheet pan. I baked for 10 minutes, and I let it sit out and cool until I got ready to do my cheesecakes, and then crush it up. And I'm going to assemble the cheesecakes, add the stick in the little slit at the bottom right here. And make sure your cheesecakes are really cold. It's just a crunch after it baked. And this is 5 blocks of vanilla almond bark. And I did a tablespoon and a half of shortening in there and melted that together. And I like my chocolate thin when I'm doing these because I don't like thick chocolate on a cheesecake. It doesn't need that much chocolate. And here I dipped it in the melted chocolate, and then I'm going to dip it in a strawberry crunch, but you have to be fast because the chocolate solidifies due to the cheesecake being cold, so it will harden really quick. And I was slow with this first one, but that's okay. It was just for us, so it didn't matter. But again, you have to be really quick, or it's not going to be a lot on there like that one. But I'll do it again so I could show you. And with this, with the cheesecakesicles, you can do a variety of combos. You can do a chocolate center. You could do a peanut butter center. You could do a lemon cheesecake cakesicle with a blueberry center, which I'm doing this weekend. You could do a raspberry white chocolate cheesecake. There's so many combos you could do with this. And if you follow me on Facebook or TikTok, you'll see I make different combos of everything. And I try to make everything bigger or smaller. So, a lot of people don't like big slices of cheesecakes or big slices of cake. So I try to make everything small as well. And there you can see a little bit in the center. Yeah, I got to learn my camera angles. There, you can see it a little bit there, but I'm going to get to some better lighting so that you can see it. But yeah, that's how it looked. I love a dense cheesecake. It's so cool. And as an added bonus, I had cheesecake batter left, so I dipped them in some crushed Oreos. So I'm gonna add the stick here. And with the melted chocolate, it was 5 blocks of chocolate almond bark, a tablespoon of shortening that I melted together. You can add more tablespoon if it's not thin enough for you. More shortening if it's not thin enough for you. And I just dip it like this. And I didn't let these sit long enough. I actually made those around the time I was doing the video for the strawberry cheesecakes. So they didn't sit in the freezer long enough. So they were starting to break away from the stick, but I was trying to coat them as quickly as possible. They were still cold enough to, so that it wouldn't break off the stick. And there you have it. Just, drizzle you some chocolate on top. And there it is. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Please click like and subscribe, and we'll see you later.